Hi guys, welcome back to the maths program. If you are a student of class 11th or 12th or you are appearing for JEE main or advanced, or you want to just improve your mathematical skill, please watch this video. In the last video, I discussed in details the systems and processes that will make you a pro in the competitive exams. The objective of the program is to improve your concepts in mathematical skills so that you can achieve your goals, that is getting admission into a premium engineering college or IIT. In this video, I shall discuss about a concept which has been developed by us in 3D geometry. One of the basics in 3D geometry is to visualize the points and shapes in 3D space. Using this visualization, we shall try to find out the distance between 2 points given in the space. As you may be aware, the usage of 3D geometry is very wide. If you become an engineer, you will use 3D concepts to create designs for buildings, highways, bridges, and so on. If you become a software engineer, you will use these concepts to create games. And if you are going to be a scientist in ISRO or NASA, then you will be using 3D geometry for space technology and so on. Of course, this understanding will also help you in solving the problems in the exams. If you happen to see the JEE main or advanced paper, you will see at least two questions are coming from 3D geometry or vectors. And these 3D geometry and vectors are very, very interrelated concepts. So now let us try to find out the distance between 2 points in the space by using this visualization. But before that, let us try to find out how we calculate the distance between a point and the origin. Let P having coordinates x1, y1 and z1 be a point in the space as shown here, and let O be the origin. So we have to find out the line segment OP. So let us first draw a perpendicular from P on xy plane. Let the perpendicular intersect the xy plane at Q. Let us join Q with O and P. Now you can see that PQO, this triangle is a right angle triangle with right angle being the Q. Hence, the hypotenuse, that is OP square, is equal to OQ square plus PQ square. So OP square is equal to OQ square plus PQ square. Now, if you see the PQ, you will see PQ is nothing but the distance of the point P on Z axis, that is basically Z1. Hence OP square is OQ square plus Z1 square. OP square is equal to OQ square plus Z1 square. Clear? Now let us look into what is OQ square. To find out what is OQ square, we draw a perpendicular from the point Q, which is on xy plane, to y axis. Let it intersect at point S. So now you can see this triangle OQS is a right angle triangle again, with S being the right angle. Hence the hypotenuse OQ square is equal to QA square plus OA square. Now what is OA square? OA square is nothing but the distance of the point on y-axis, that is y1. So OQ square boils down to QA square plus y1 square. Now let us see what is QA square. If you see in this, the QA square is nothing but OR. OR is the distance of the point on x-axis. So QS is basically x1. So OQ square, that is this OQ square, is x1 square plus y1 square. We had find earlier that OP square is equal to OQ square plus Z1 square. Now when you substitute OR square with x1 square plus y1 square, you will see that OP square is equal to x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square, or OP is square root of x1 square plus y1 square plus z1 square. So this is the distance from formula for a point from the origin. Now let us find out the distance between 2 points. Let there be 2 points with P and Q as shown here, P and Q. P is having coordinates x2, y2, z2, and Q is having coordinates x1 and y1 and z1. So we have to find out the distance between P and Q. So what we do is, first we draw perpendicular from Q to the xy plane and from P to the xy plane. So let these two perpendiculars intersect xy plane at S and R respectively, and let us join all these points. Next, let us draw a perpendicular QN on the line PS. Now when QN is perpendicular to PS, then this angle is 90 degree. That is, angle N is 90 degree. Hence, PQ square, which is the hypotenuse of this triangle OPN, this triangle, PQ square is equal to PN square, which is here, this is the PN square plus QN square. So PQ square is equal to PN square plus QN square. Now let us look at the same diagram from a different angle. Here you can see that what is PN? PN is the difference between the value of Z2 and value of Z1, because Sn is basically the distance of the point from on Z axis, and PS is the distance of the point from Z axis for the point P. Hence Pn is Z2 minus Z1. Pn is equal to Z2 minus Z1. Hence PQ square is Z2 minus Z1 square plus Qn square. Qn square. So PQ square is equal to this square plus this square. Now what is Qn? Qn is equal to SR, because this is a rectangle. SRQN is a rectangle, hence Qn is equal to SR. So we can write PQ square is equal to Z2 square minus Z1 square plus SR square. Now let us look at SR. So let us view SR from a different point of view. So this is SR from here to here. This is SR. Now Again, from S you draw a perpendicular to y axis, and from R draw a perpendicular on x axis. These two perpendiculars will meet at point T. Now this point T, when you observe, you see that ST is x2 minus x1 and RT is y2 minus y1. So SR square is basically x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 square. Hence PQ square, which we have shown z2 minus z1 whole square plus SR square, boils down to PQ square is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Or you can say PQ is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. So the distance between 2 points is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Hope I am able to make these visuals clear to you. If you have liked this video, please share and subscribe to the channel, the link of which is given below. And for any clarification, please do not hesitate to write me at shumit.iitkgp.imb@gmail.com. In future, I shall come up with new videos on new concepts and the processes that we are going to have. So please be in touch, and thank you very much.